continuation with your fun fact for today on how to make friends. So the 10 tips that I was sharing yesterday, I gave you 1 through 5. Today we'll talk about tips 6 through 10 today. Again, this was a special request from one of the students, so I'm going to continue those special requests if they're sent to me. So how do we make friends? So tip number 6, practice making friends in social settings. So right now with COVID-19, it's a little hard to do that because we can't be so social. But if you are at a park or even parks and recreation games, those are more like social settings, or even, you know, family get-togethers where friends are brought over. Those are places that you can, you know, start to meet new people, and if you're hesitant or a little nervous about making friends at school, social settings offer that another place for you to try to make friends. So I know sometimes the classroom environment can be a little intimidating, so social settings might help play that out for you. And then also you can, you know, in those social settings, that's where you can put into play, you know, the tip that I talked about, role playing with your parents or other people on how you would go up to someone and talk to them, what that might look like and sound like. So those are the places that you can put that role playing into place. Okay, tip number 7, ask extended family for stories. So ask your grandparents and aunts and uncles what they do to make friends and what they did as kids to make friends, and maybe even what were some of the things that them and their friends did to hang out or to do together. Also, you can ask them, you know, to share their own stories on what makes a good friend. So tip number 7, ask extended family members. Number 8, play a game of what if. So to help boost your confidence in making friends, you can always play fun, silly games that that you're thinking of the best or the worst thing that could happen in a situation that you're fearing when trying to meet new friends. So play a game of what if. Number 9, read books. So a lot of times you can read books that help you utilize or books that are about stories about making friends, and so that's something that you can read about, you know, because, you know, making friends is a part of life and it's a natural thing that comes in our lives. So you know, you can just read books about how some characters do that in the books, and then also you can even create your own storybook around with pictures and words on how that might look and sound. Okay, so number 9, read books. Lastly, tip number 10, make a plan. So I'm a big visual person, and I'm a big visual learner, so I have to visually see and think things out in order for me to do a better job in my schoolwork or in my job even. So I'm, you know, visualize and visualize how that might look when you're creating friendships, by talking, maybe even by talking through some of those situations. And you'll see I have my guests again today. They feel they have to join me every morning for your fun facts. But anyways, talk about what you might do when you're walking into the classroom, when you're meeting new people, or brainstorm ideas on how to go up to someone and introduce yourself or to start talking to them. You know, you can even draw out a storyboard with action steps on what steps you can take when you're meeting new people, including what you would do if someone told you no, that they didn't want to play with you or that they didn't want to talk to you at that moment. So those are some things that you can do. So I would visualize and maybe create some of those storyboard actions on what you could do if they turn you down or if they don't turn you down. Okay, so number 10, last tip, make a plan. So those are your 10 tips for making a friend. If you have any questions, leave me any comments in the comment section below. But we will talk to you soon, and I will finish up with other requests. Thank you. Have a great day, guys.